Hi, welcome back to another video. In this presentation, we're going to talk about lateral pelvic tilt and the harmful effect on your body. I will also show you the best corrective exercises for this common pelvic asymmetry. If you like this video, please click the like button, please leave your comment below and share this video. Hit the notification bell so you won't miss any of my future weekly video release. Please also subscribe to this channel. So what exactly is lateral pelvic tilt? Well, it is the asymmetric positioning of the pelvis when there is one hip higher than the other side, that is what we call hip hike, or one hip lower than the other side, what we call hip drop. It is also known as uneven hips. So how do you know you have uneven hips? So we can do the static lateral pelvic tilt test. So while standing in front of the mirror, place your hands on the highest point of your waistline, and then compare the level of your hands. So if one side is higher as compared to the other side, then you have lateral pelvic tilt. Now you may ask, so what? Well, lateral pelvic tilts can lead to back and hip pain, unbalanced walk or gait, and poor spinal alignment. And one of the most common causes of a lateral pelvic tilt is the muscle imbalances between the quadratus lumborum, adductors, and the glute medius. The pelvis will hip hike to the side of relative weak glute medius, tight KL, and tight adductors. Conversely, the pelvis will hip drop to the side of relative tight glute medius, weak QL, and weak and elongated adductors. And the body will naturally tend to stand on the stronger leg and away from the weaker leg. And this can cause the pelvis to hip hike on the stronger side. For this situation, it is likely that you will get more improvement by performing single leg exercises on the weaker side. And then we have postural causes for lateral pelvic tilt. Well, if you can answer these following questions: do you routinely lean on one leg? And do you routinely sit with your wallet in your back pocket on one side? And do you always sleep on the same side? If you do, then you have postural habits that may encourage the tilting of the pelvis. Then we have structural causes such as leg length discrepancy. Having one leg that is structurally longer than the other side will result in a lateral pelvic tilt, and the side of the longer leg will generally have the higher hip, but not always. And then we have neurological conditions. Any condition that impact on the nerves that supply the control of the pelvic musculatures may result in a lateral pelvic tilt. Now we're going to take a 4-step approach to fix lateral pelvic tilt. First, release of tight muscles, and then we stretch out the previously tightened muscles, and then we activate the inactivated muscles, and then finally put everything together with the functional integrated workouts. I will be explaining the following exercises in terms of fixing a right hip hike. If you have a left hip hike, do the exact same exercises but on the opposite side mentioned. First, release your right QL. Place a massage ball directly on the right QL, lean against the wall. I feel that you can gain better control with this approach than lying on the floor. Roll along the entire length of the muscle. Next, left glute medius. Release the trigger point within the glute medius, causing it to be weak. Place a massage ball directly on the left glute medius. Apply your body weight on top of the ball. Roll your body over the entire length of the muscle. Aim for 1 minute. Next, release your right adductors. Place a foam roller directly underneath the right adductors and apply the weight of your right leg on top of the foam roller. And you need to make sure to cover the entire length of the muscle. Next, you need to stretch out the shortened right QL. Start with your feet shoulder width apart, with your arms outstretched. Bend your torso to the left side. Without rotating your body and keeping your legs straight, feel a stretch on the right side of your body. Hold for about 30 seconds. Stretch your left glute medius with this seated glute stretch. Hug your leg, pulling your knees towards the opposite shoulder. Adjust the torso so that you can feel a good stretch of these muscles on your outer left hip. Hold for 30 seconds. For your left TFL, assume the lunge position with your left leg at the back. Lunge forward and leaning to your right side. Aim to feel a stretch on the upper side of your left leg, and then hold for about 30 seconds. To stretch your right adductors, perform a side lunge towards the left side. Aim to feel a deep stretch in the inner right thigh. Hold for about 30 seconds. Next, we need to activate the underactive muscles. First, activation of the left QL. Hip hitch. Sit tall on a chair. Lean slightly towards the right hand side. Lift your left buttock off the chair. Aim to feel your left lower back muscles activate. Hold the contraction for about 3 to 5 seconds and then repeat for about 10 times. You can activate the glute medius and the TFL using the side-lying hip abduction. Well, lie on your left side with your upper leg straight. Lift your right leg, and at the same time, keep your pelvis completely still. Aim to feel your right hip abductors activating. Hold the top position for 3 to 5 seconds and repeat for about 10 times. To progress, you can apply a resistance band between the ankles. To activate the left adductors, lie on your left side with your upper leg bent forward or backward, with your bottom leg straight. Lift your left leg up towards the ceiling. Keep your pelvis completely still. Aim to feel your left inner thighs activating. Hold the top position for 3 to 5 seconds and repeat for 10 times. These exercises aim to get all the involved muscles on both legs to work together to achieve a more neutral pelvis. Now the first exercise is the 1990 hip shift. First, lie on the floor. Place your feet on the wall with your hips and knee bent at 90 degrees. Dig your feet into the wall and lift your tailbone off the floor, keeping your back flat on the ground. Without moving the feet, push out your right knee forward. Pull in your left knee towards you. Feel the tension in your left inner thigh and the right outer thigh. Hold for 15 seconds and repeat 3 times. Next, knee to knee. You can perform this exercise with your knees bent or your legs straight. I'm demonstrating the harder version. Lie on your left side supporting your head with your left arm. Lifting your right leg up whilst keeping this position, lift your left leg up. Feel the tension in your left inner thigh and the right outer thigh. Hold for 5 to 10 seconds and repeat 10 times. To progress, you can hold a longer period. Next exercise, side wall push, standing on your right side. Lift your right hip to 90 degrees and place the side of that leg against the wall. Push the left leg into the wall. Aim to feel the side of your right hip engaged. Hold this position for 5 to 10 seconds and then repeat for 10 times. To progress, hold for longer. Next, standing hip hitch. Stand with your right side on the raised platform. Keep your torso straight throughout the exercise with your core engaged. Start by dropping your left leg as low as possible, and then lift your left hip as high as possible. Aim to feel the side of the right hip engaged and repeat for 20 times. To progress, go slower. Next, banded crab walk. With the help of a resistance band, proceed to take small side steps with each leg over a short distance. Keep your pelvis level throughout the exercise. Aim to feel the side of your hips activating. Continue for 1 minute. To progress, use more resistance in the band. Next, single leg tap. Standing on your right side. Place your hands on your waist to make sure that your pelvis is level. Stand on your right leg, keeping it slightly bent. While keeping your pelvis level, proceed to reach and gently tap your left leg on the floor as far as you can. Cover every direction. Front, back, side, diagonal front, and diagonal back. And continue for 1 minute. Next, step down up with your right side on the step. Maintain a level pelvis throughout the exercise. Slowly lower your left leg down towards the floor. The right knee should bend as you do this. Do not touch the ground and let your left foot hover above the ground. And return to the start position and repeat for 10 times. To progress, go slower. Next, side plank with upper leg lift. Right side up. Assume the side plank position with the left side facing down. With the core engaged, whilst keeping your pelvis stationary. Now, slowly lift up your right leg. Make sure that you feel your right glute muscles contract. Hold this position for as long as you can. Besides corrective exercises, in order to achieve long-lasting results, it is important that you consciously maintain a level pelvis throughout your day. So when you sit, distribute your weight evenly between both buttocks. Do not lean to one side and do not sit with your wallet in your back pocket on one side. When you stand, distribute your weight evenly between both feet and do not lean to one side. When you sleep, try to sleep on your back, and if you have to sleep on your side, try to change sides from time to time. A lateral pelvic tilt can cause pain and discomfort, but daily corrective exercises can help you to correct the problem by realigning your pelvis. However, it is a complete waste of time doing these corrective exercises unless you address the poor postural habits that cause the uneven pelvis in the first place. Remember to consult your doctor or physiotherapist before embarking on these corrective exercises. Use the mirror test to track your progress. Keep doing these exercises even after your pelvis is realigned. This will prevent the condition from developing again. Thank you for watching until the end. If you like this video, please click the like button. Please subscribe, share and comment. Please also hit the bell so that you will be notified of any new future video release. If you're interested in improving your health and fitness, and if you want to prevent lower back pain, please take a look at my book, which is now available from Amazon. Thank you.